as most of you know. And what I do is I talk about the things that affect me in my world as a person who uses a wheelchair because she has weak knees. And I also have a walker, I have canes, and I have a home health care worker. And I have a challenge of getting assistance with the activities of daily living. So, what that means is that I get assistance with cooking my meals, with grooming, with housekeeping, and all those kinds of things. And so, I have this channel because I really talk about those things. So, I show you with me exercising, I show you the things that I eat, I show you the things that I drink, I show you the places that I go because it takes a lot of effort to get there. And as we speak, I am spending this night thinking about how I'm going to do use tomorrow to not get too tired so that I can travel on Friday. Now, the thing I've kind of decided is the old Deborah, before she had these issues, loves to get up in the middle of the night and hit the road. So I'm really feeling like that ain't gonna work for Deborah because I don't have enough time to do what I need to do and still not be tired. So I'm also anxious. So I didn't eat my dinner because I'm anxious. And that's what I think is the most ironic thing about the food, the addiction. I get tickled even when I have choices. Sometimes, good morning, Courtney. I don't even want to eat. And sometimes I don't even eat all of my food a lot of times. And sometimes food goes in the refrigerator and it just goes to waste. Like the spinach I bought last week. And I say this, and I ask my home care worker to help me to pick the food that I have purchased. Help me to understand what's in the refrigerator. And honestly, she asked me yesterday if she could watch TV. And I'm like, girl, don't ask me that. You can feel free to watch TV. However, some of the things I needed her to do were not done, like boil me some eggs so that I could have boiled eggs. Because having boiled eggs fits two categories. It gives me something to eat for breakfast, and also, if I don't get to eat it for breakfast, I can use it. Like if I just eat one of the eggs, I could eat another of the eggs as a protein snack. So it really helps because having protein is very important. And I kind of feel being single that we're on the same team. So I don't really get upset when it's not done because it's still ultimately my responsibility. So that's part of, I think, really owning my journey. Yes, thank you for helping me. Yes, I appreciate you helping me in whichever way you help me. Ultimately, it's still my responsibility. So, good morning, my hot mods. Good morning. So, what I've done is when I'm stuck, then I need a little bit of encouragement. So I have heard about two very good, successful tools to help with tackling the food issue, and so that's what I kind of tabled this live today. And one is called. There's a seminar next week. I'm going to take it on the 7th, which is next Tuesday, and it's called How to Not Eat, how to say no for guilt-free eating without being rude. So, because that's giving me a tool, and then I listened to another positive message from Bright Line Eating, and it's called if you. It says that in the big book, which is the 12 steps for Alcoholics Anonymous, which most 12 steps use, we have found that those who cannot or will not give themselves to this pattern are not successful. So as I get stressed, and honestly, yesterday was the first day that I didn't go to my support group meeting because someone was very rude to me, and sometimes that gets on my nerves. But at the same time, I also needed the time to get ready for my to do my travel, to get my errands ran. So I just didn't have, couldn't do both of them because it wears me out. So thinking about this idea, do I have the money, the time, the ability, then the will I, do I want to? Yes, I do want to. Am I choosing to do so? No, I'm not choosing to do so because right now I'm choosing to revert back to habits that cause me to eat. And that's okay because as soon as I do the things that cause me to have a weight loss, then I will have a weight loss. So what's the difference? The difference is my mindset. That's one reason why I'm very, I try to be very positive, but also I have to be very honest. And that's where getting the support. And so that's why I'm just trying to think of what can I eat um, to help meet my nutritional needs, but also help me with my wellness goals. And basically protein, carbs, and vegetables. Which protein, carbs, and vegetables will I eat is the second thing, but but even more important than what I eat, because there's food all around me. How can I deal with my anxiety, which gets me out of the I can do this into the forget the notion of why I want to, because I know I can do it. So when I'm stressed, I don't even think about that I want to do it. So how can I overcome this intense desire of anxiety and not eat when I feel that way? That is the question that I will be thinking about. And in the meantime, how can I get some rest so that my knees and my legs are not bothering me, so they're not tired? So my knees have been tired all week. So that means I need a little bit more recovery time to I need a little bit more recovery time to rest. And I probably need to take some ibuprofen. So maybe that's what I'll do. Or maybe not. I don't always like to take pills and everything. So I wanted to just honestly say I am stressing. And that's what I'm doing. I am excited about my journey. I'm able to do my journey. I'm able to try different things to keep on living. And I've decided I'm going to take my seated walker as well as my stand-up walker, um, because those are tools that I could use. I may not even need my seated wheelchair. And I'm going to look as I travel to see if I can't find a bike shop near Chattanooga, um, near the university, because I'll be in that area, or even near the lower part of Nashville, or yeah. So I'm gonna look and see. So that's my truth, and I am sticking with it. And I'm glad that everybody joined me tonight. This morning, there are 16 people on the call, and and only 3 people who have hit the like button. Could you please hit the like button? And so, thank you for joining me. I appreciate that. I am going to focus on getting some rest now, some more rest now. And I just want y'all to have a very good night. I do appreciate listening to the scriptures by James Earl Jones, While I Sleep. They have a new post on YouTube that has the blackout so the light's not blinding my face. And his words, his voice is very comforting. And I get tickled because when I'm in and out of sleep, because the CPAP does not, it doesn't put me to sleep. It's just if I fall asleep, it helps me, or it just helps me anyway when I wear it. But I enjoy listening to the different uh, chronologies of who begat who, and what the word says. That really helps, and I'm excited about that. Ooh, excuse me. I think it's helping me in some way to calm down. So, and I've also realized that I'm not going to stop going to my group. In either case, good night. And thank you for joining me. And I hope that your challenges are you're facing them as well. And that's why we call this Lose Weight With Me, dealing with mobility, dealing with wellness, dealing with other tools. One of the things the physical therapist said today, she's transferring because this is a military town, so everybody transfers frequently. Good morning, Diamond Girl. She said there are so many tools and so many opportunities for physical therapists. And at first, I thought she meant for the patient. And I was like, tell me about some of them. And she was just telling me about the different areas where she can work as a physical therapist. And I was like, okay. And so I think that's the same with us. I was talking to someone today about a bicycle. I said, yes, I do have a bicycle. And I think I want to get one of those bikes that have one wheel in the front and two big ones in the back with a wide seat. Because any type of support for mobility is a win. And I live in a cul-de-sac, so I can ride in my cul-de-sac. I don't really like riding in neighborhoods because you have lots of dogs in neighborhoods, and I don't want to meet them. But so that's just an option to continue to think about moving, because when I move, that does help. It helps me to focus. It helps me to clear my mind, and it helps me to be able to concentrate and follow a better food plan. Thank you, Coco B. You motivate me also. Y'all motivate me also. And that's what this is, a journey. I keep saying there are 100 million people who are dealing with obesity, and even more who are dealing with mobility and disability. So those are some very different things. However, the more we talk about it, the more we each do what we're doing to help ourselves, then it's pretty cool. I gotta show y'all my toes. I got my toes done today. They look so good. So anyway, thank y'all for joining me. Thank you for rocking with me. And I just want to say good night, peace and hand grease, and I'll see y'all soon, okay? Bye. And don't forget to hit the like button. There are 12 people in the group, only 4 likes. So hit that like button. Bye. Peace.